Hello and welcome. Today we'll be recapping my adventure in the Deep Forest for the first round of the Nations Cup, where my life flashed before my eyes and other similar moments occurred during my 3 races. Buckle in and I hope you enjoy.
Don't care. Just want to get through the first sections here.
Race 1 ends here very shortly as I get behind the Corvette, getting a great slipstream. It's not going to work out too well for myself as I get a little bit touchy. I get ahead of the Ford GT, but while distracted making sure I have enough room, I miss my braking point. So, on to race 2. Race 2 starts off a little bit better. I actually start 13th. I'm 5 seconds off the lead at the start, and you can already see a penalty has been handed out, so I'm surviving.
All right, the sea of gray ahead of me. Love to pass one of them.
The moment up ahead will give me PTSD in the 3rd race, as
Why?
a little bit of contact sends another car flying into
Come
me.
on, dude.
Another unfortunate event as we come into the hairpin. Things are looking good, and then I get a tap from behind, which sends me into the Mercedes, which then gives him a 0.5 penalty because I rammed him.
Oh no. Too much speed.
Somehow weaving my way through and stopping before the grass. I got lucky there, but rear damage.
Oh my god.
Coming out of turn 1 on lap 6, looking to gain a position. I get a good exit, a little bit of contact. I'm not going to go side by side into here, so I back off. But looks like there's a little bit of chaos up front. Ivan looks to have received a 0.5 penalty. I'm sure there's been some damage.
Take the inside.
Looks like maybe I can get a good exit here. Yes, I do.
Alright, I got a position. Holy crap.
Unfortunately, on the next lap, I lose it.
Ah!
I'm definitely frustrated at this point. And then I lose it on the curb. On to race 3.
Everybody's last race. I've never seen so many people be careful in the first corner, ever. This will be an interesting race. I've turned traction control on. It's going to help me loosely.
Race 3 starting clean, but unfortunately,
Okay,
I lose 2 positions. So it's going to be a grind.
how that's going to go. Okay. Just gotta survive. Just gotta survive.
First lap, first hairpin, 6 seconds off the lead, dead last. I shouldn't have any issues, but Rowdy Rooster's going to come blaring after he crashed on the wall and slam into me, which I slam into Edible Auto. I now have front right damage and bumper damage. But unfortunately, felt general, just felt the pain of the wall on the first corner.
That leg was interesting.
Going into this section, you want to be careful going side by side, so I back off. But he, I think, was braking in case we were going side by side. Maybe I could have gained the position.
Really
there.
don't want to be battling you.
So we'll continue fighting as I come down the stretch in the 3rd. Him and I are going to be exchanging positions a lot as I get a really good run coming down this stretch. Looks like play up ahead. Just slammed into the wall, so that should help me catch up to him. And again, coming into turn 1, having to slow down the plays line, gonna allow Rowdy Rooster to catch up, which he does and retakes position again. So, what do? We'll take the position again. We'll get into play slipstream. We'll get a great run here. We're gonna head back in the corner one. We'll see what we can do this time. Coming in a little bit quicker, I go a bit deeper into the corner, but not too bad. Then I get a little bit of a push from Rowdy Rooster from behind. Didn't really capitalize on that. Hit the apex a little bit slower. And you're going to see Rowdy Rooster onto my right side there. Actually going to reclaim position. So what do I got to do again? Well, I got to reclaim position. So I'm flooring it down
I don't
here.
stop these battles. I'm never going to progress up the fields.
Coming down into corner one, Rowdy is going to give me a little bit of a speed boost as he got quite a bit of burst of speed through drafting me. Braking early. Looks like I get a good line, but maybe trailed a little bit badly, but I do get ahead of him in the midsection, only to screw it up when I'm distracted, changing traction control, and then almost losing it there. Feeling a bit more comfortable with the car, and I feel like traction control is slowing me down a little bit. Now, re-entering the hairpin, you know it, it's Rowdy Rooster. Gonna go ahead and get ahead of me, but again, I have a secret weapon, slipstream. And these cars love the slipstream. And as you'll see, you get down this stretch, you can just flare past them. It's actually pretty fun. Getting behind play again, and then on the next lap, same thing. But now we're actually starting to catch up to other people. Play, Kelly, and myself with Rowdy all entering corner one on the 8th lap. 4 more laps to go. Do tap a little bit, nothing too bad, but I am being a little bit more aggressive, asserting my position, trying to get ahead of them. Going side by side again, this time again, asserting. And finally, I get ahead. Now, I try to hit the apex so I don't get cut. I get rear-ended it a little bit, that changes my line, only with all that effort to then lose the 2 positions because I didn't defend the inside. That sucks. Now, coming back into the section on the 9th lap, 2 laps later, I almost lose it. Thankfully, I recover. And then on the 10th lap, this is where things start getting spicy and interesting as we have somebody going horizontal through the hairpin. Crack almost lost it, but he's able to recover.
Oh my god, the chaos.
Not much is left in the race, but right now the back is clumped, getting physical, so something can be possible if I just be safe. I don't have that much
This
damage.
is not going to end well for somebody.
Now, coming down on the left side, I get a little bit of a PTSD from the race 2.
Don't unghosts.
And coming through the hairpin, I survived that. Seeing him coming in hot, I swung out to the right. So we're back into last.
I don't know how they get past anyone here. It's too chaotic.
Now, the 2 members I've been battling all race, Rowdy and Play, have an unfortunate incident. Maybe Crack was involved with that. They're behind me now. Crack's going to get a 1-second penalty. So a lot happening on the end of the 11th lap. Coming in, serving the penalty, I head into the hairpin. And it looks like the group ahead is clumped up as well. So maybe something could be done. We'll see what comes out of this stretch. But it looks like I got away from the guys behind me. So I'm kind of separated.
I'm in a sweet spot.
Looks like there's a bit of contact up ahead in my favor.
Oh. Last lap.
This is where the race really begins. As you can see, there's penalty 3 seconds handed out. Sam, I caught up. The guys behind me, I'm dropping them as one of them hits the wall. It's going to get a little bit close here with Sam. Sam received a 1-second penalty. It's going to be in our favor. Stick to the inside here. I was thinking about making a move, but I sat back. Didn't want to be too risky. The race isn't over as chaos ensues. Sam gets hit. Kelly goes into the grass. I've got pressure from behind.
You can go on ahead. They're ramming each other.
Letting him by was the best decision I did all day. Almost get taken out here. I quickly flipped
Holy
to
shit.
traction control 3. Anything can happen here. And it looks like I've got a lot of speed, so let's hope I don't get hit from behind like I've been all race. No, we're good, and Sam ends up hitting the guy behind me. And I managed to sneak 8th position. Damn. That was an intense end, and I'm glad it ended that way because that was the last race for today. I already did 3 out of 3, which is the limit for GT1.
I don't know how I survived the chaos, but I did. 8th position. Okay, I will take that.
I hope you enjoyed that recap. Chaotic, fun. I managed to survive and get a decent finish. Not the best finish, but I think I could have practiced more. Now, the next round of the Nations Cup will be at Autodromo Lago Maggiore. This will be the full course, and that will be using the Gran Turismo Red Bull X 2019 competition. It'll be 30 laps, and it should be an interesting race. Until then, stay safe on the track.